What's up, everybody? It's Bill. Today I'm going to go out in negative 24-degree weather to see if the technique that I learned to prevent your water bottles from freezing actually does work. So the technique that I was taught while I was in the military is I have this 32-ounce bottle of water that I have to carry with me on a hike or whatever, a movement, and I don't want it to freeze, so I take it and just turn it upside down. Everything up here will freeze, and then when you want to drink, it won't freeze. Plus, this is a smaller, the neck is smaller, so it should freeze easier because it's less space to freeze. But it's negative 24 out. I'm gonna just go out for a short bit just to see how long if it takes, if this actually works. It's so cold out here that ice is getting into my binding, and I went to set the camera up, and it's not allowing me to get my binding on because there's ice in there. So there's challenges in everything we do when it's this cold like that. And just one more challenge from the cold. There's the plastic, my plastic handle just kind of broke off. I don't know, with these temperatures, I'm probably not going to be taking my camera out that much, so you might get a before and after, just because I think that the battery life and all that stuff might start failing because it's just so cold out. During this part of the video, I'm showing what happened and if the technique that I learned actually works. This is a good example of how cold weather can affect battery life because my microphone and my camera batteries died. I had to warm them up by putting them in my pocket. Originally, both batteries were inside my pack. When you're hiking in cold weather, frozen water can end a trip and put you in an emergency, life-threatening situation. Even if it's cold outside, you still need to hydrate. Once a bottle freezes solid, depending on how long you plan to be out, can become bad. You can see the ice forming here and starting at the top and working its way down because I kept the bottle outside of my pack to demonstrate this better. The most optimal thing to do is to have an insulated water bottle or an insulated sleeve. You still need to keep it upside down. When you need water, you flip the water bottle up and you can still drink it because the frozen part's now at the bottom. This delays freezing and you can still drink. Keeping water inside your pack close to your body helps even more. Movement and body heat can make a big difference, and the same thing goes for batteries. Those are best kept inside a pocket closest to your body, but not too close because that moisture from sweat can become your enemy. Again, this does not stop freezing forever, it just delays it. But that delay can be the difference between staying hydrated and cutting a hike short, or being in an emergency situation. In cold conditions, managing water is just as important as managing heat and managing your layers. Remember, you have to continue to hydrate in cold weather. Your body will feel like you don't need the water, but you do. You need to hydrate just as much as you need to during warmer or hot weather. You can still get hot weather injuries such as dehydration, cramps, and so on when it's cold outside. A friend always told me that Alaska will either kill you or teach you a lesson. Hopefully it's just a lesson. Thank you and have a good day.